Turn your house into a dream home. Recently opened a brand new one-stop stop for hardware and home decor. Visit the Home Hub at Maubale Madan Riting.
Unong ilam ko All India Trinamool Congress Dr. Mukul Sangma Kyntait Modor ya Jingmi Khubor ba Leit penyaso no sa BJP kumba kalapao hikilar patay Khubor ha kini kisngi. Habakren matagasngi Dr. Mukul ulaong ba gadon kam ban penchay halo Jingmi Khubor kenang bakipait ba kinum sa ha umdum. Hakajo kapor Dr. Mukul ulamaham bagin sadon ki ya kani ka sorkar ka ba menta ha kisngi ki banwan tang ba long ke bayasha ya menta shipor.
The stories compiled by friends from media. We have not met for a long time, but you continue to have the stories. I have also only learned from the stories, but I thought you people will talk to me and carry the story. It didn't happen. And I continue to see, even today I see a story. But if you go through, I was going through, you will see that, okay, it's a product of speculation, assumption, presumption. And I can't stop you from presuming and assuming and having a Jewish story. I think it will have more audience. But the fact is that, please hear from the horse's mouth before a story of such nature is carried. Because these type of stories send conflicting messages, and I have reasons to believe that these stories must be also connected with the election that's on. Today is a poll day. Soyong election, the polling has been just completed. And on the run-up for this election. So I think I have made it abundantly clear last time when one of our media friends managed to connect with me on the phone. Is it an attempt to actually divert the narrative? The narrative which should be focused on very serious, important issues confronting the people of the state. Has somebody attempted and successfully utilized some from amongst our friends from media? You have to be more analytical as well. That's why I would say that the moment you have these stories coming as a part of somebody's speculation, we are always available. Please get connected and get from the horse's mouth. It is natural for every political party to strategize for themselves, and we are doing the same. We also would like other MLAs to join us and march with our party. We welcome many of our friends who would decide, okay, by joining with TMC, maybe we can aggregate our strength together and work together. I think the state needs today unification and coming together of all political parties. I have tried this along with my colleagues, along with my party functionaries, including some of the leaders of different political parties, immediately after the election results were declared. On the 3rd, you have seen, the whole collective endeavor to do justice to the aspirations of the people, to do justice to the mandate of the people. What is the mandate of the people? The mandate of the people is abundantly clear that the mandate of the people was to have an alternative government. Alternative government and replace the earlier government. What has happened on the 3rd and afterwards is there for everyone to see. But we did try to engage with all our colleagues from different political parties, the leadership of different political parties, and do justice to the overall call of duty in sync with the aspirations and mandate of the people. But what has unfolded subsequently is a different thing. Members of certain political parties who was party in the discussion suddenly disappearing, then another one disappearing. So what are those indicative of? That means unhealthy, unscrupulous horse trading must have followed with the fallout that you see and reinstallation of the same regime. And it will be our incumbent responsibility to see that we find ways and means now to effectively respond to our call of duty in protecting the interests of the people of the state. We have taken resolve with utmost sense of sincerity that under any circumstances, we will not allow anybody to take the interests of the people and the state for granted. Our resolve is there to ensure that we protect the interests of the people and interests of the state. And in the coming days, you will see many things happening, many things unfolding, and we will be taking on this government. You will see many things happening. Please wait and have some amount of patience. We will not be found wanting in discharging our responsibilities. We remain committed to the people of this. Sparing you earlier after the completion of the election. And we also have interacted upon issues. We continue to do so, and our resolve to serve the people remains our priority. And to achieve that, we assume upon ourselves the responsibility of strengthening the party, the platform based on which we stand. So recently, on the 18th of last month, we had one review in Kolkata where most of us from the state executives were present, and we have had our privilege of looking at various aspects on the run-up for election and the resultant outcome of the election and the way forward. Today, this exercise is a continuation of this process, and we continue to remain glued to our focus and priority to respond to our call of duty. In order to achieve this, as I have said, we need to strengthen the party. Building a new political party always is a challenge. It is nothing new for anybody who understands the dynamics of politics. So, having understood these challenges, we need to see how the burden of responsibility will be upon all of us. And we continue to shoulder these responsibilities because at the end of the day, as I have said, the priority is always for the larger good and interest of the people in the state. So we continue to remain committed to this priority to which we have committed. And issues are there, important issues confronting the state, confronting the people are there. And we are alive as a party. Our party has been articulating appropriately on those issues and the stand of the party accordingly, trying to connect to the people to ensure that the government of the day is made to realize their responsibility towards addressing those concerns and issues, confronting the people, confronting the state, and we will continue to do so. Thank you.